Okay, UFL, what's up? What's up? Let's talk UFL. Let's talk this weekend. Let's talk about all the changes that I would like to see coming. Let's talk about the annoyances that the community has with the game. Let's talk about the things that they've implemented that I'm not particularly a fan of. First thing I want to talk about is the obvious buff of AI defending. Guys, there are so many reasons why this is not a good thing. The main frustration for people with AI defending in FC is the fact that despite the game being built to be responsive, you will have games where you experience delay, whether that's connection, whether your opponent is on Wi-Fi and there's some sort of lag compensation or whatever. The thing that makes AI so crazy is that you could have the fastest reactions in the world. You know, you could be lightning quick to your responses of what you're supposed to do on a pitch. And we're just talking FC here. The problem is that if you're experiencing delay in the game, it's no longer down to your reactions that dictate whether or not the AI is going to take the ball from you or defend for you. So when you have this in a naturally programmed to be delayed and late in terms of responsiveness game, you're going to face some issues. I would get the sense and the significance of AI defending if this game was super responsive and if this game was relying on quick reflexes rather than pressing a button before it goes to your player to get an instant reaction out of them. Then I would understand. But the simple fact that this game is programmed the way it's programmed and it's, you know, delayed for everybody the way it's delayed, it then makes the AI super overpowered because the AI is just doing an instant action based on what it's told to do. So then that way, if you're implementing AI defending, that essentially means that the AI in this instance is always going to be ahead of you, no matter how lightning quick your reactions may be. You cannot beat the AI in this game. There's just no chance. So you guys are gotta, draw back on that. And I know you're trying to appeal to as many users as possible and you're trying to appeal to a mass audience, and EA's done this in the past. They've released a new game where the AI isn't super overpowered, and because you got all these Timmies and everything crying online, they inevitably put in AI defending so it doesn't affect their bottom line, so it doesn't affect their money, because EA do not give a damn about the 2% of the content creator community. They care about the 98% that load up 1,000 points here, 12,000 on a birthday or for Christmas or a special occasion or like a payday. The casual everyday player, the person that will get scared of loading or spending £6 on a pack only to get an 84 rated. Those are the people they're appealing to. They're not appealing to the content creators that even spend 1 million or buy 1 million FC points rather, because not even them and the money they spend trumps the small little Timmies that go get 1,050 FIFA points for a tenner with their mates after school. Like, it happens all over Europe, all over America, everywhere in the world. It's not ideal for them to appeal to the minority. But the reason in this instance why it's important for you to appeal to the minority of, or that small marginal space of content creators, is because essentially we are the content creators that are promoting the game, trying to convince people, trying to showcase and entertain people with gameplay from the game. So a lot of what the player base you have right now is off of the strength of us. All of us that are making content on the game consistently. If you want to appeal to the masses and you want to appeal to a majority, you lay a bottom line down and you don't go across it, you don't erase it, you stick to it, and that would be manual defending. Just because they don't like it in one game, it doesn't mean they're gonna hate it in this one. I've cried and I've complained and said, I hate this game, this, that, and the third, I can't defend. But I've gotten better at manual defending, because that is genuinely the challenge of the game, and that's where the free-to-play, fair-to-play aspect comes in. even if you have VVD, if you suck at defending, you should get punished, whereas somebody with a 68 rated centre-back that's good at defending should ultimately be rewarded. Simple as. That's how you don't step on your logo or your motto, free to play, fair to play. That's exactly how you pay homage and pay respect to one of the marketing pieces of speech that you use to get this game, to convince everybody to be invested in this game prior to its release. Shooting has also become significantly harder for certain users without the best players in the game. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm starting to see what they're saying. Mateus Cunha was able to bury not exactly everything, but he was able to bury well-worked chances where I've cut inside and I've beaten a defender or two. And he, despite not having curling shot, he was still able to finesse the ball round the keeper on some occasions. Now, it doesn't happen at all. There's obviously been some fine tuning that has gone into the finishing of this game to increase the error for lower rated players. You guys need to revert on that too. There also seems to be an element of handicap within the game, and I guess that's to keep people interested in Showdown. I went 15-3 in Showdown. If you guys haven't seen the video, go and check it out. And all 3 of my losses were against bad teams. Every other good team got smoked. And I'm genuinely speaking, like, this guy's players, despite being 63, 65, whatever, were out jumping, out muscling, and dominating all of my higher rated players in every attribute. No amount of skill is going to change that. Now, again, that does play into the free to play, fair to play aspect of the game. But when nothing I can do in my power to beat these guys is working, then something is clearly wrong. I'm not entitled to win every game just because I have better players. That's not what I'm saying before anybody gets on me and onto me in the comment section down below. But what I'm saying is that it's very strange that in every facet of play, my players are coming second, when inevitably, if they have better stats, there should be moments in the game where they beat a player to the ball, they out jump a player or they out muscle a player. But no, in every facet of or every phase of play, I was being absolutely deep fried by a 69 rated right back. I forget the guy's name. So that's got to change. There's definitely some sort of weird handicap, and I've even seen people on Reddit with lower rated squads saying, yeah, nah, I was absolutely cooking the good teams in some of my games, and like they're talking like winning like 4-0. Whilst their goalkeeper was making every save humanly possible from similar angles. Tone it down with the handicap. I don't know if there is, but it's happening for a lot of people. Honest communication is also key with your community, so keep that in mind. Don't try and hide stuff, don't try and be shady about stuff, because knowing gamers and just the sports community in general, people will find things out inevitably. So again, keep it honest. The next thing I want to move on to outside of gameplay is the reward system, the menus, the squad building aspect of the game, and what I think they can do to improve it. The first place we're going to look is Showdown. Now, this is one of the things that people immediately hopped on because Showdown Rewards looked, or the Showdown packs, skin packs looked to be something quite interesting. But once everybody got them and once they were revealed as what they were, everybody realized, oh, it's just a better version of a pack. There's no unique skin. There's nothing to put on your players that represents the fact that you played in Showdown and you cooked in Showdown. And your players have these Showdown skins that will greatly increase certain stats. None of that. You're just giving us the same cards that many of us already have after claiming the 3 ambassador links. So that was disappointing. The LP also only being 200 for 15 wins. It's I don't even think you can get a deluxe pack with that. So yeah. So how would I fix Showdown Rewards? Okay. Change what Showdown skin packs are. You have 2 options. You either have it as just legendary and personal cards available with a 90% chance to get a legendary and a 10% chance to get a personal. The other thing that you can do is, again, like my previous suggestion hinted, give us unique skins that suggest or showcase that we were able to compete at the highest level in Showdown. Skins are essentially, of course, for boosting stats, So what could Showdown cards do? Boost the stats greatly. That would give us something to work towards. Can you imagine having an entire Showdown series team and they get 3-star boosts instead of 2-star from legendary skins? Come on. Or Showdown skins increase or double the amount of XP of the player that you have them on earns in that match. We're going to save the XP talk for later though. Remove credit boosters. Remove reputation boosters. For 15 wins, it should be 50 to 70 million credits. That isn't harming anyone. Because the whole point of all of these competitive modes in the long run is to go in with a worse team and come out with a better one. FC does this perfectly, and they do this in a PvE mode and 2 highly competitive, highly sweaty, but can be rewarding compared to this PvP modes. People want to go into Showdown and come out with a better team, but the rewards are so bad right now that even if you got 15 wins with a starter squad, nothing would change. Let's say you won 10 million, yeah, and you got a dead team, right? What can you buy? Let's go to value and let's include the matches played. So we will even go up to 25 million, just to be generous, right? Ignore that Kobe Manu, I've leveled him up. That you're telling me the best thing that a player or person can get for upgrading or for getting 15 wins, and some of these could be against some extremely difficult squads, is Shea Adams. Like, I don't want to look like I'm being unreasonable here, but guys, come on. Like, that's ridiculous. So we got to increase the amount of credits because, you know, you want people to stay engaged in this competitive mode and really lock in and work towards building up their team and offer free-to-play, fair-to-play players that are staying loyal to that slogan, a way to build their squad over time. They know it's not going to happen overnight, but if you're giving them the ability to get 50 million credits in a competitive mode on the weekend that starts on a Friday and ends on a Sunday, they are going to look forward to it every week and work hard towards grinding out that player. I think it's pretty reasonable that you could say, after playing Showdown for a month, and if I get 15 wins in between that time, every time, I can pick up a Ronaldo or I can pick up an Mbappe. I feel like that's fair, genuinely. So fix the credits. The next thing we're going to talk about is the LP. I would change that to 500. I think 200 is just not enough at all, especially considering some of the cosmetics are 50 million credits or 2,000 LP. Why? I would also remove reputation points, and this is what I would put in. If you guys really want to innovate, and this is genuinely, you can steal this idea. I won't sue. I just want the game to be good. Release a Showdown special team of the week for the best players from that week in world football. And here's what you do. You release a full starting 11 that is going to be like on a bulletin board of some sort, or like a news page or something that everybody can see on the game, and those will be special edition Showdown cards available for that weekend for players that win anywhere from 12 to 15 games. So what you do with these special team of the week cards is you don't boost their stats, you don't boost their ratings. To keep it fair, what you do is give them different skills, or that card will have no skills and come with 6 or 7 skill points. That card will also have the ability to acquire an ultra effect on its skills without you having to get a specific skin for that card from the skin packs in the store. So let's say Bukayo Saka, he's 89 rated in this game, right? Let's say he had a special edition Showdown card with a different image, a dynamic image or whatever. I don't think you guys would have the rights because I feel like EA has that already patterned down and they would erase your company like it's nothing. But let's say, forget the image. Let's say there's an 89 rated special Showdown Bukayo Saka. If you get 15 or 12 to 15 wins in Showdown, you can select that card. Or if you think it's too high rated, okay, fine. Start him at 84 or 85 rated. Fine. Once that person gets 12 to 15 wins, they get to choose either Saka or any of the other players that are in the Showdown Team of the Week team bulletin board that you've put up in the game, right? So let's say they select this 85 rated special Showdown Saka and it comes with all these skill points. You can now customize your Saka with different skills to make him unique and different to anybody else's Saka that is out there that also got 12 to 15 wins, in addition to being different to his original card that's on the market. So this is what the reward should be. Revamped Showdown packs, 50 million credits, and a choice of a player, one token from the Showdown Team of the Week. It should say a Showdown Team of the Week token. And that will be based on real world performances and the best players in the world. And what you do from that is you have the best players win 12 to 15 games and they get to choose 1 out of 11. It could be a goalkeeper, it could be a defender, a midfielder, or an attacker, because I genuinely feel like in this game, with the way it is, every position is as important as the next. That will keep people coming back, and that is what will keep Showdown fresh and competitive in a sense, but not too competitive, because you also have the win-loss system right now, which is absolutely magnificent. The fact that I can lose 4 games and still get 15 wins and get the max rewards, brilliant. Don't touch the reward system. Improve the rewards, but don't do like, now you have to get 15-0. Don't do that. This game is too janky, it's too messed up for anybody to go 15-0. I promise you, unless you are a max tier skin sweat lord. And even then, if you do get all 15 wins, you're not really going to get anything that improves your team anyway. So again, just to quickly reiterate, Showdown, revamped Showdown packs, 50 million credits, 500 LP, and then a choice of a Showdown Team of the Week player, 1 of 11. And you know what? It would look exactly like this. It would look exactly like the final page in the team pass. It would just be 11 players. And there could be like a scroll for like the other 3 at the bottom, because there's like 8 here. So it would be 11 players and you get a reserve slot, and it would be a special edition Showdown card of that player based on the Team of the Week, based on real world performances, so that people can post predictions and build hype for the game. Oh, you know what? Saka done crazy. Saliba did crazy. Van de Ven did crazy. Rabiot did crazy. Sarmiento did crazy. Somebody did crazy. And they're going to be available as a special card in Showdown this week. Guys, pay me. Strikers Inc. Pay me. That's $1 million there. That's a $1 million idea. Pay me. That way, people don't go into your mode, get 15 wins, and leave with the exact same team that they came with. Hire me. I will fly to wherever you are, and let's talk business. I'll be your content guy. I will be the UFL content guy if you guys need me to. I'll come up with unlimited ideas. I'm ideas galore. Anyway, the next thing, weekly rewards for ranked. You gotta do that. Showdown can't be the only way that you earn, like extra credits, packs, whatever you want to call it. In addition to this, we need to start including multipliers for the division that you are in. Fix the XP system. You guys need to apply a multiplier based on the division that people are in. It's simple. A credit multiplier and a reputation point multiplier. I shouldn't be earning the same credits in Platinum 3 that I earned in Silver 3. And it doesn't just go for credits or reputation either, it should also go for XP. Hold on, I think I've even got a screenshot of it. Mate, this guy was in a higher division. He shouldn't have to loan Dendonka. And let's say he's in Platinum 3, right? His 68 rated left back after 2 wins in Platinum 3 should be getting so much XP that he goes up to 69. And then 70. And then eventually, of course, the higher the rating goes, the slower the XP gain becomes, because you're going to have to get more XP to get to a higher level. That's just natural. There are people, I came up against the guy, right? And I believe I have the chat here. Yeah, Katie, not Kates. I beat this guy, I think 3-0. Bro, his team was so dead and he was in Platinum. And it just got me thinking, like, if he's in Platinum with that team, then surely there should be some sort of XP or, credit multiplier to have his players level up faster to compete with the common team in Platinum, which, may I remind you, or may I let you know, for reference, I'm going to show you exactly what that is. This. I won this game, by the way, and you're gonna get the live gameplay footage in a video. I don't know when it's gonna happen, but you're gonna get a live reaction to the footage. I won this game. In order for this, we're in the same region. That poor guy probably came up against this person, mopped the floor with them, or he mopped the floor with that person. Because give us XP, credits, and reputation multipliers for the higher divisions. I think I've covered everything, you know. Genuinely, I think I've covered everything I wanted to say. Yep, that's it. Guys, as a community, please let your annoyances and maybe grievances, if you're really mad, known in the comment section down below. Send this to the UFL guys. Talk about it on Reddit. And yeah, man, we got to ramp it up a bit, guys. We got to ramp it up a bit. So I'd like to thank you for watching this insane Yap Sesh. This has been Aiden VTW, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Let me know what you think of my ideas. And yeah, peace out.